Yo, what is up, guys? The Epicster here, and we are currently on the EmpireWar network. Now, what this server is actually it's multi-server. It is a group of servers that reenact and hopefully try to reenact the Lord of the Rings trilogy books and Lord of the Rings trilogy movies, along with some Hobbit stuff, so it's pretty good. Whole lot of goodies on this server. And we have the Battles of Helm's Deep right now. So let's check out the sides. We have Rohan and we have Uruk-hai, which have a really weird head. I don't know how they got that. Anyway, you can choose Rohan or Uruk-hai, and I think I want to be Rohan right now, but it will not let me on. There are too many players, so I'm choosing Uruk-hai. And now that we have chosen a side, cool lobby, we have to choose a class. And so, some of them are purchased and some of them are voter classes. So we have to choose a class, and there's Uruk-hai, which as you can see has only an iron, a battle axe, 2 ladders, and 5 pork. Each class is 5 pork. And there's the Uruk-hai archer, which has a bow, 5 pork, 2 ladders, axe, and an arrow. So basically the orc with a bow. And the shaman, which there are too many shamans, but what it does is it gives you a blaze rod that is enchanted with sharpness, and it lets you shoot fireballs at your opponent every 3 seconds. So that's pretty cool. And there's the Olog-hai, which there are too many trolls, so it is just an OP version, a slow OP version of the orc that is very strong and is very fun to be. And then we have the Uruk pikeman, which is once again a voter class, and it is basically the pike. As you can see up here, it's actually an iron hoe, but with a resource pack it looks like a pike. The pike is able to shoot out little arrows every time you click on it, and I think it's the most OP class on the server, so you guys can leave your opinion. And then we have the purchasable things. These are purchasable classes. Berserker, Crossbowman, and Ladder. Crossbowman, I have come across a few of those, and they are very, very hard to defeat. They have to already have some damage on them. So, Crossbowman is the most OP class in this game, even more than Nazgul, which I will get to later. I will go up and look at the purchasable items for points, and then show you the point system. I do believe that this is where it is. Nope. Oh, it's across the room. I had it right there. Ouch. I died in the lobby. Look at me. Okay. There it is. Let's go up. And alright, so for these points, you get a point every time you kill someone, and it varies by how many people they've killed. So if they've killed 4 people, you get 4 points. And if you lose a point, you lose a point when someone kills you. So it's a pretty good system. Let's check how many points I have with the stats command, which is specific to the server. I have 79 points, and my score is negative 776, so I have to climb back up from that. But that just shows how bad I am at this server. Buy points for the first buyable item is the 1.5 hour Wizard's Flamethrower. Now what this does is, I said earlier, when you're a wizard or a shaman, you get a blaze rod and can shoot a fireball every 3 seconds. Well, nix that. With a flamethrower, you get to shoot unlimited onslaught of fireballs at someone. It is pretty neat. I've used it a couple times, and it is a one-hit KO, man. It is a total destroy, one-hit KO. And then the next one is the 1 hour Wizard's Ender Pearl, 50 points. And what the Ender Pearl does is it just gives you, if you're a shaman or a wizard, an Ender Pearl to teleport around with and be a boss. And then next is for 100 points, 2 hours plus 5 pork, which is very good because if you are in the battle, you get hungry, and so you want to stick around longer. And then we have the, for 100 points, 1.5 hour Trolls Unbreaking Axe, which is pretty sweet. I have never purchased that, but I don't even know if I noticed that there before. Pretty sweet. And then we have the Power 3 bow for 200 points, which works for 1.5 hours. It's pretty self-explanatory. And that's probably the best deal on the server. And then we have the 2.5 hour plus 50% spear strength for 250 points. And that spear strength, you only get a spear if you are playing as a Gondorian or Rohirrim spearman. And that is a voter class, so I will not be able to show that. But let's go ahead. Now you see the assortment of wool. The wool that is not green or red does not matter here. The red wool is the orcs spawn points, and the green wool is the Rohirrim spawn points. And if I try to click on the green wool, it says can't spawn there, too many soldiers of Rohan. So might as well choose one of our spawn points. There we go. And we are at Helm's Deep. I do believe under the broken gate, and we should be flooding in. So let's go ahead and do some PvP. Every time I kill someone, a green message will come on the chat saying the points that I have gained. So it's a pretty cool system. And then on the right on the scoreboard, you can see how many men are left. Now the way that they do this is once someone dies, their team loses a man. And then it works until all of the men are lost and all of the men are gone. And then the map resets. So right now we're on Helm's Deep. There is Minas Tirith, the Black Gate, Erebor, Osgiliath, and I'm probably missing a couple others. Minas Morgul, and I don't know the other ones currently right now in my mind. There's a group of orcs right here. The people with red names are orcs, Uruk-hai, and the people with blue names are Rohirrim. And I'm not seeing many Rohirrim. Let's go ahead and look around. Looks like we've captured a flag. If you right-click on a flag, you try to capture it, and if you keep it without anyone obstructing it on the other team, you get the flag captured and a new spawn point, which is closer to the other team. So that's a pretty good thing. You can see the shaman. I don't know where he went. There he is. Shamans have golden armor, and the shaman was just shooting a fireball. So if you didn't see that, rewind the video. And so you can shoot it every 3 seconds. And you can see a blur of many Rohirrim names inside of that building. Alright, so I have made a makeshift ladder to get up here. Actually, I didn't make it, someone else did. And let's go ahead and get into the battle. I don't know exactly where this leads, so it might kill me. I know the way that people make ladders on this server is pretty stupid. But maybe I'm missing something. Oh, they're trying to get up farther and then suiciding. I see. There we go. The real prize is up higher. So let's use my ladder. Oh, darn it. I just got another ladder though. I mean, I guess that's good. Let me eat my pork and get back up there to continue making the ladder. Looks like the ladder is almost done. Oh, shoot. Alright, there's the enemy. So you can see I was killed by Han and Joe, and it says I lost 1 point for that. And that should put me at, I forget how many points I had. Oh, I'm pushing the slash button. There we go. Alright, I have now 103 points. I thought I had 70 something. Anyway, get to the spawn point closest to the green, and let's get back in business. Looks like they're trying to break down the gate, which I think is bookshelves on the server. No, they're done breaking down the gate, and we are in the keep, which is actually pretty exquisite. There are glittering caves behind the keep, though, which are even better, so hopefully I should get a good view of that. Looking around, the trolls are the guys with dispensers on their heads. If you didn't understand, I'm sorry I didn't explain that. If you have a dispenser on your head, you are a troll. In the custom resource pack for this server, it looks like pretty creepy head. I think it's like an ice head with a weird face on it. I'm not a fan of the server's resource pack, so that's why I'm not using it. But I'm sorry if you can't understand what exactly people classes are. I've gotten used to it over the years, but I totally understand. There are some blue names, and I should get my first fight at least. And my first fight is a loss to I'm Greens, and I lost a point, so I have 102 points now. They have an assist kill system, as you can see, assisted killing Siggydet 12, and it does not give you points, but the owner of the server, sjordtim, is working on it. sjordtim, I will type the name for you here. I don't know if I pronounced it right. sjordtim, and he is the owner of the server, and he appoints moderators and does a whole bunch of cool stuff, creates the maps. He works for EpiQuests, which creates these maps. and so he's a pretty cool guy. I will have the link to Epic Quests in the description, and let's get back to the battle. Moderators on this server are not a donor rank, surprisingly. Usually they are. Moderators on the server are actually chosen by S-Jordan and appointed. So I'll list them off to you. There's a moderator named Titan Kronos, and the battle just got won. We took the Glittering Caves, and you can see the stats right there. And the moderators are Titan Kronos, El Jubas, Tibbles, Araxpertech. I'm not saying these names right, I just know it. And I think that's it right now. Some people got taken off because of using their privileges rashly. And then we have the Battle of Osgiliath, as I mentioned earlier. Let me on Gondor, please. No dice. Let's go ahead and get on to Mordor. And I need a class. Where is my classes? Alright. Oh, that's just the shop. Where are the classes? Orc Archer. Yeah, I know that there are like islands in this one, so it's pretty hard to be a regular orc on this. Let's look around, and do we see any Gondorian ranger people? No, we do not. Anyway, I think that's about it for the server. I don't know why there's no scoreboard right now, but that's about it for the server. If you liked this video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys later.